Hello, and welcome to the Friday After Work show with Nate Feldman. Today, I am going to talk. I think my theme today will be focused on animals because I have a song about an animal, a story I wrote about Kipper, my dog, and a book I'm reading about a horse. So I think that's a good theme for today. Today is Friday, April 18th, 2025. It is Good Friday for Christians around the world. So happy Good Friday. It also continues to be Passover or Pesach for Jewish people around the world. So happy Pesach for Jewish people. All right, so let me get started. I will play the song Charlie the Chimp, which I did not write. This comes from the Alfred's piano book, the beginner's book. It's a recital book. So let me play this song. We'll start off with that. Okay, so that was Charlie the Chimp, and like they say in the song, Charlie is a chimp who just sings one song. It's very peculiar, but that's what that song is about. Okay, said I would talk about animals today. So last year I self-published a magazine that I call My Dear Pets, and My Dear Pets is the biography of different pets of mine. And today I will talk about Kipper, my golden retriever. And here it is. I call this Kipper story. Kipper has been our pet dog for the past 3.5 years now. Like many golden retrievers, he is a fantastic, loving, and loyal companion. He likes to follow me everywhere and be by my side. The idea that dogs are man's best friend, and woman's too, by the way, is an old cliche, but Kipper truly is a best friend. Although I worked at 2 vet hospitals growing up as a kennel assistant, where I took care of animals when their owners went on vacation, and volunteered a summer at the local SPCA, or Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, I never actually owned a dog of my own until Kipper. I adopted Kipper from a local breeder in March 2021. It was during the COVID pandemic, and I promised my daughters to adopt a dog, especially after they had to give away Pharaoh, a dog their mother and stepdad had. Sarah, my oldest daughter, wanted a male golden retriever puppy, so that's what I got. I'll never forget the day I took Kipper home. He was in the barn where his breeder kept the puppies, and it was time for him to come with me. As he was being taken away from his brother and sisters, one of his sisters leaped over the pen where they were kept to give him a lick on the face before we went. It made me feel guilty as I was taking him away from his siblings. I think this has always made me more committed than ever to provide Kipper with the best life possible. Since then, Kipper has been a constant companion. He did a 5K race with me in Nutropoli, PA. My family and I have taken him to both the Delaware and New Jersey beaches where dogs are permitted. We went to Central Park in Manhattan. We have been to countless dog parks in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. He even went with me to a girlfriend's apartment in the suburbs of Baltimore, Maryland. Kipper enjoys long walks, belly rubs, and as mentioned before, constant companionship. He is a true joy to have around. And I said, here is a picture of Kipper. This is him. And in fact, I just was with Kipper today. We went to a local park, walked around, and he got to play with some other dogs. So it's always a real pleasure of mine to have him around, but also to tell his story to others. So now speaking of other animals, I will talk about this book called A Horse Called Hero. Now, I got this book from here. So this hoodie is from the Ryers Farm for Aged Equines in Chester County, where they take care of retired horses, usually ages 20 to 30, who are older and are just trying to enjoy their golden years with other horses in a very safe setting. So while there at the gift shop, I got this book, and it takes place during World War II. And a brother and sister have had to leave London and head to the countryside of England. Well, of course, Germany is bombing England. And the dilemma is their father is a soldier, but he has been accused of deserting the army and is standing trial, which is causing great shame and embarrassment to the two children. They're being ostracized, even though he's not really guilty of having deserted. There's a misunderstanding, but that's what's happening. So they're facing a lot of ostracization from other people in England during this time period. And meanwhile, so there's the brother and sister. The brother's name is Wolfie and the sister's name is Dodo. And Wolfie and Dodo find this horse. His name is Hero. And they begin raising Hero. And that's about where I'm at right now. There's two things going on. There's the father who is on trial, being accused of deserting the army. And meanwhile, there's the boy who's trying to raise this horse. And in the part I just finished, they entered a race and they won the race. He and this horse called Hero. Now I'm just at the beginning part of the story. So there's still a bit more to go, but so far I enjoy this. I like horses. I like reading about them. I like all animals. So I find this a very enjoyable story. It is a young adult's book, but I enjoy stories of all kinds, regardless of what the purpose is for. So yes, this is a horse called Hero, and I will talk about that more in future live streams I do. Okay. So I said today's focus was animals. But I don't think I have any other songs about animals necessarily. So I'll just play some songs that I have done, some random songs. So here. I think I'll go back and do my spring theme song because it definitely feels like spring today. Okay. I think I'll stop there for today, but it was nice playing some songs, reading about Kipper, and talking about the story I'm reading. So, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.